Distance Learning with Miss Sorensen.
Hello and welcome back to part 2. Well, that's 4 because 2 plus 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, right? So I'll just go like this. Part 2 of our summer mini series, which is done today because tomorrow is the first day of school. But first, I would like each one of the kindergartners in 104 to make a sign that says something like first day of kindergarten, first day of school, I'm excited for kindergarten, I can't wait to start kindergarten, something along those lines. You can decide how you would like to write your sign. Today, I am going to be writing on my sign, first day of kindergarten. That's what I'm going to say on my sign. You can follow along with me if you would like and do the same sign that I am doing, or you can make your own. You could watch the video while you make your own. You can do whatever you would like, but I'm going to take my hood off so you can see me a little better. But the thing that I want is to have this sign made, and then I would like one of your family members to take a picture of you holding your sign and then send it to me, because these pictures will help us see our new 104 friends better, because it's kind of hard sometimes to see, a little bit of a challenge to see our friends when they're in a little tiny box on our screen. So I would like to have pictures of everybody holding their first day of kindergarten sign so I can show everyone and introduce you to the class. Okay, let's begin. I have my pink paper. You can decide any kind of paper you would like. You can decide any color. That is your choice. I have already had a few friends who have made their posters already, their pictures. And one of our friends said, first day of kindergarten, just that was what he had on his page. Another friend wrote first day of kindergarten, and he had some of his likes in a list. He also talked about some of the things that are important to him. He said, these are the things that are about myself. And so you could talk about how you might have a brother or a sister, you might have an animal at home, maybe you lost a tooth recently. These are things that you could write on your paper. All examples. You don't have to do any of them, or maybe that sparks your creativity to make your own. You can decide. And always feel free to ask for an adult's help with spelling or with sounding out words, hearing those letter sounds, which we will talk about in kindergarten for sure. But for now, I'm gonna make a first day of kindergarten sign. And I'm gonna use my clipboard, I'm just realizing, and take my little strips off my clipboard and use that to help show you my letters. Okay, got my page on my clipboard now, so I have a hard surface to write on. I'm gonna start right up here in this top corner, and I'm going to start with the word first. Oh, first, I'm gonna start with the word first. The word first starts with the letter F, right? I'm gonna do a capital F because it's the first word. My capital F looks like this. There is a line down and two lines that come off the top and the middle of my line. And if I go too fast for you and you need an extra second or two, go ahead and pause the video and then start it again when you're ready for the next letter. I'm gonna move on now. The next letter in the word first is an I. F-I. So right next to my F, I'm gonna do a line down and a dot right above it. F-I. Remembering we're writing the word first. Okay, our next letter, it sounds like an R, right. That letter sound for R is Okay, line down. Oh, kind of like my I have my line down, and then from a little lower down than the top, not all the way at the top, but a little bit lower down, I'm gonna do a slight curved line. Line down, slight curved line coming out of that line down. Right, next is the letter S, and we are writing these in lowercase because when we first start a word, we start with an uppercase and then the rest of the letters are lowercase. Now we need to draw a curvy S. It kind of reminds me of a 2, like our numeral that we wrote today. First T. T is our last letter in the word first. I'm going to do a line down and then a line across, not in the middle, but a little higher than the middle. So if it was in the middle, I'd do it more in this area, but I'm doing it a little bit higher. First. Okay, we finished with our first word. First. Nice work. Okay, and remember, if you need a couple extra seconds, make sure to pause your video. And at the end, I will hold this up like this. After each word, I'll hold this up in case you need a couple extra seconds to look at some of the letters and copy them onto your paper. If you're following me, maybe you're making your own sign. First, the next word that I am writing is the word day. First day, day. First D, right. I'm gonna give myself 2 fingers on my page. So I'm gonna put 2 fingers because I need a space in between the word first and the word day. So I'm gonna do kind of 2 fingers, and then I know 2 fingers is about that length. Starting my D, I need a line down. And each one of our words, first day of school. Each word, I'm going to start with a capital because words in a title all start with a capital letter. I'll show you. I have a book that I read during Jumpstart right next to me. The pout pout fish. The pout fish. All of those words start with a capital letter. So we're doing the same thing with our sign. Okay. Next, we have to finish our D. I'm gonna give my D a big belly. D, like that. First D, A. A, first A. What sound are you hearing? An A, right. We hear that A. First, I'm gonna do a line kind of like a C. And then I am going to do a line down. So I did kind of like a curvy belly backwards. This curvy belly was this way. Now this curvy belly is this way. And then I'm gonna do a line down like that. First day. And day ends with the letter Y. So D-A-Y. Y starts with a U. And then we bring its long tail down, and there's a little curve at the end. First day. We just finished our second word. First day. Showing you those letters if you need a second to continue writing those letters. First day. And the word of is 2 letters. The first letter is an O, and the second letter is a an F. Great. So we need to start with our O. First day, big O. First day of O. F. We start with a little bit of a curvy line at the top and then go straight down. And then we do a line across about the same area that you did the line across for the T. First day of. We've already done 3 words and we only have 1 to go. first day of. Okay, our last word is the word kindergarten. This is a longer word, but I know we already did this many letters. We can do the word kindergarten. I know we've got this. Okay, the word kindergarten, I'm gonna start all the way over here because since this is a long word, I want to make sure that I have room for the whole word. So I might write a little bit smaller if I need the space. And the word kindergarten starts with a K, right? You hear that K sound. Sometimes that letter sound is a C and sometimes it's a K. This time it's kindergarten, starts with a K. So I'm gonna start with my capital K. Line down. It's right over here. It's hard to see next to the little clip. Line down. And then a line that comes into the middle. Kind of looks like an uppercase Y. And then right where those two lines meet, line down, line here. Right where those two lines meet, we're gonna do a line going down. It's kind of like a mirror. We have one line that comes up and one line that goes down. Our next letter is an I. Line down and a dot above. And N, right. N is our next letter. We're gonna do another line down like our I, and then we're gonna do a big curvy line that comes down about the same length as this line here. Here we go. Kind. The letter that makes the sound D is a D. Kind. We need to make a big belly, kind of like our A, going that same direction. So my belly is going this way. Make my belly kind of like a C. And then I'm going to do a long line that connects those that belly, the two lines that make up the belly. Kind. Some people start with the long line and then make the belly coming off of it too. You can do it either way. Kind. And then our next letter is a letter we haven't written yet. E. Kind. We need a line across, kind of in the middle, a line across, and then we are going to make a curvy line up and around. Kind. E, and then an R. We already wrote an R up here, so we know a line down and a line that comes off of that line down. It's slightly curvy. Kinder. Okay. Our next letter, kinder, G. G makes the G sound. Kinder, and G kind of has the same big belly like an A and a D. So we're gonna make that big belly going in the same direction. Kinder, G. And then like the Y, we're gonna make a long line that curves. It goes down and then curves at the bottom. Kinder, G. Kinder, G, We need another A to make that ah sound. Kinderga. So we need our big belly. And then same up here, we need our line going down. Kinderga. Nice, we only have a few letters left. First day of kinderga. Is that it? No, we still need a couple more letters. Kinderga, R, right. We know how to make an R. We've done that twice on this page. Line down, and a little curvy line coming off of that line that goes down. Kindergart. We have already written this letter. We have already written this letter. Kindergart. T. Kindergart, line down. And then just like this T, a line across, a little bit higher than the middle. Kindergart. Is our next letter sound. Kindergart. E. We have already written an E. A line across kind of in the middle area. And then a curvy line up and over and around. Kindergart. On our E. And then we have one last letter. Kindergart. N. We wrote this letter already. It's an N. Line going down. And then a line up and over. Like that. And then we have finished our whole word. Kinder, oh here, I'll scoot it up. Kindergarten. First day of kindergarten. And then I'm going to put an exclamation point at the end of my kindergarten word. An exclamation point is a punctuation. Ooh. A punctuation is something that you put at the end of a sentence. Sometimes you might see a period. Period is just a dot. Sometimes you might see a question mark. And a question mark looks like this. It's like a curvy line, and then a line down, and a dot. That's when you have a question about something like, how many whiskers does Zeke have? That would be a question. I don't know the answer, but I'm wondering what it is. Another punctuation that you might see is an exclamation point. This is when you're really excited about something. This is when you say, I can't wait for kindergarten to start. You would put a big exclamation point at the end of your sentence. Let's put the word punctuation in our head 3 times. Punctuation. 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 Press it so it sticks. Nice. Okay, I'm going to put an exclamation point at the end of my word kindergarten. It looks like this. It's a line down with a dot at the bottom. This means when I read this sentence, I say, first day of kindergarten. If I had a question mark at the end, I would say, first day of kindergarten? If I had a period at the end, I might say, first day of kindergarten. Period, question mark, exclamation point. We will be talking a lot about those in kindergarten. Okay, at the bottom, if you like, you could write your name. I'm gonna write Miss Sorensen. Miss Sorensen. If you wanted to, you could have a family member write first day of kindergarten. If If you wanted, you could even have a family member write first day of kindergarten and then sign your name at the bottom. Again, you can write lots of different things. You could say, I am starting. You could say, first day of being in 104. You could say, so excited for kindergarten. There's lots of different things you could say on your sign. But the biggest thing that I want from you is a picture of you holding up your sign that you made. You could draw pictures around your sign, maybe flowers or birds. You could draw a hawk for Bryant Hawks. You decide how you want to decorate, what you want to write, but I want a picture of you holding your sign up. You can smile, you can have your whole body in the picture, where you can see your top of your head all the way down to your feet holding your body, or you could have a close picture where you're just holding your sign up like this and we can see your big smile. However you would like to do it, I can't wait to see your pictures. Okay, everyone, I am signing out and saying goodbye to my almost 104 kindergarteners. I'm so excited for tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna give you a big narwhal wave. Put my hood on. There we go. I'm giving you a big, huge, almost kindergarten wave. Bye, kindergartners. I'm so excited for you to be in 104 with me. I'll see you tomorrow live on Teams, which is how I will see you on the computer. Okay, I'll see you all then. Don't forget your link. Okay, bye, kindergartners.